Hello everybody, welcome back to the Gamer Muscle YouTube channel live, where we're going to be playing some iRacing. We're going to be driving the Skippy. We're going to be probably crashing into people. We'll try not to, and we're just going to be chilled. It's going to be chilled out. No complaining, as per the rules set by Mr. Ben. And we've got tea and biscuits, so that's good. You know, once you've got tea and biscuits, you really don't have to worry about anything else. With tea and biscuits, everything else just falls into place, I find. As always, feel free to click the like button. Feel free to subscribe. That's how it works. Just give YouTube a bit of time to catch up. No rush, YouTube. Take your time. Looks like the title's messed itself up. Thank you, YouTube. Oh dear. Oh then, should be working. Who's going to be first in the chat room? Let's see. It's weird how YouTube always seems to take longer to put out the message if you're streaming the day. If you're streaming in the evening, it goes live pretty much straight away. Hello, Lee. Hello, Counter Debate. Hello, Chadhead. Hello, BKS Media. Nice. I think everything's working now. Did you get the iRacing thumbnail? Because hopefully you did. Hey Franco. So there's a Skippy race at 2:15 at Lime Rock Park. I think we'll do that. So I might practice that first. Let's roll the credits and start going. Okay, I hope you got your teas on. Someone has. Get your kettles going. Here we go. Let's roll the credits and get rolling. Hello! Hit the like button. There we go. Nice. Now, it's going to be a fairly chilled out stream because I'm suffering from... Oh, I'm suffering from the man flu. Probably just got a cold. So, energy levels might be a bit low. But we'll get through it. Hey Andy G. We've got Christmas lights, and we've got tea, and we've got biscuits. Literally all you need to get through a cold. Well, you know, I need a safety jacket on so people don't crash into me. Next level safety jacket skills. Let's get my alerts box over here. There it is. Got my biscuits. Hey, bourbon biscuits. I've got some bourbon biscuits. Almost eaten them all. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to practice for this Lime Rock race. It's at 2:15. So skip barber. Road. We don't do oval. Why can't I find Oh. What's going on there? You look like you've been in a riot. Haven't we all? There we go. iRACING. Where is it? Skip. Where's the skip barber? Come on. Where's the Skippy? Skip barber race series. There it is. Yeah, so we're going to do the 2:15 race in this. We'll do practice. We'll get practicing first. We might be able to get some Aussies in here. Hey, Azar. For extra security and visibility, so I don't get driven into. We've been wearing it for a while now. It's kind of like a thing we do. You can never be too safe. Should I join? Is that Australian? Or should I do Sydney? Or should I join? I'm going to drive this one. There. Is that France or Belgium? Netherlands, Holland. Not any of them. Oh dear. Flags, how do they work, guys? I don't know. Oh. Hope you guys are all good. Happy Tuesday. Is that joining? Wow. We could protest. Wind? So, come on. Oh, there it is. I was wondering what was going on then. Here we go. Lime Rocky Parkus. Quite like Lime Rock Park. Good track. Definitely one of my up there. I mean, it's a bit of a simple track, but I quite like that. I'm amazed there isn't a Lime Rock Park in Assetto, is there? Not even a mod track. They've got Lime Rock in R Factor 2. Okay. Apparently this car... Apparently it has well, my full feedback's too high. Apparently it has a new tire model on it, so I've been told. Help, I'm dying. Oh no. What are you dying from? That's not good, Dom. No dying. No no dying whilst we're live streaming. Oh, it's just a bit stiff. Man, I've got man flu as well. Happy man flu day, Dom. What's going on with... Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. We messed up the steering there. There we go, that'll be better. Oh, nice one. Well, I mean, the nice thing with me, Dom, is that my job is like sit in front of a computer talking. So, oh! Just drove right up my arse. Have you had your ibuprofen?
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
Hey Owen, I'm all right, thanks. Yeah, I've just had one of those cold and flu drinks, and then I had a 2 ibuprofen, so I can't feel anything. It's all weak stuff, so it's all good. No, it's because I set it up as our the other day we were driving the Mazda MX-5, and I made it more artificially sensitive because the circuit is so tight, and I'm using the Formula rim. Couldn't get the car to turn in. Plenty of fluids. Get some paracetamol in you, Dom. Can't feel the force of life. I need to flip my phone around. Yeah, I mean, the chicane version of this course is god-awful. Thankfully, iRacing don't run it. Let me just flip my phone upside down. That's better. There we go. Getting your sim rig, Dom. Hey, Black Wolf. So the race is at 2:15 if anyone wants to join in. We're playing iRacing as per the Ben Wilson. No complaints. Why is my brake so sensitive here? Like I think I've got a problem with my potentiometer on the brake pedal here. You notice it's doing like a jump first. I'm going to try and reconfigure that in Windows to see if I just need to set it up better. USB game controllers. See, it's doing this initial jump. And then a second jump there. So that's weird. Also, it seems... I need to calibrate it. I think that's what's going on here. I don't know how you calibrate it. Pedals, map. Oh. That's actually recalibrated it there. Just by pushing it down. Still doing a little jump there, though. I think maybe the potentiometer has a slight issue on it. Can you see it? As I first activate it, it does a jump, and then there's a second jump here. I don't know if that's a hardware issue. See, the throttle's working perfectly. How strange is that? Mate, it could be the cable's loose. That's always possible. Unfortunately, to fix that, I mean, it shouldn't be loose because it's registering, but to fix it, I'd have to take my pedals off the pedal plate. It'd be a bit of a pain. We'll give that a go. We'll just see how it is. I like the Skippy. It's one of the cars in iRacing that I actually quite like. Hello, Robin. Hey, the oldest gamer. Foot Parkinson's. Sums up my feet. Sign up to the 2:15 Skippy race if you want to join. No, I know they do use a chicane occasionally, but they don't use it that often. think they use it with faster cars. Oh, fantastic cup of tea there. Where's my car skin? What? Where's... Oh, there it is. Camo skin. Hey, Mike and May. So other drivers can see me in the sim. Yeah, I mean, I was the first to do it. Let's be honest here. How's volume levels and everything? Are we all good? Oh no, filing account. Filing account. I put you on the you're on the list now. So next time we get a car updated with the car skin. Filing account is ready. Yeah, no complaining. It's romantic sunrise, guys. Beat up his new wife. Did you guys see that? Is that what you're talking about, Doofer? That Twitch guy. It's mental. What I don't understand is... Well, there's different aspects to it. So, first of all, why is his wife throwing stuff at him at the start when he's like streaming? Or whatever. Like, what is that about? Then, why are they shouting at each other? And then... Why does he beat her up? And why does he beat her up whilst live streaming? Like, what is that about? I don't get it. I don't get how you could... Oh, okay. I don't get how you could be so stupid. Well, first of all, why would you stay in a relationship? Well, they've got a kid, which is depressing. It's so depressing. Adults arguing around children. I mean, maybe like occasionally, like, you know, over silly stuff. It's obviously going to happen. People get frustrated and they're stressed and they're tired. That's fine. But hitting each other in front of children, Jesus Christ, what a dickhead. Like, but why would you stream it? Like, that's what I don't get. He must just be totally thick. Surely you would just turn your live stream off. Wouldn't you be embarrassed? Like, even just this is what I don't get. If it was me, even if it was like my girlfriend at the time, I mean, obviously that's absurd because I'm in a sim rig. Girlfriends and sim rigs don't go together. But if it's a girlfriend shouting at you, even if it was just my girlfriend shouting at me, I would probably stop streaming because I'd just be embarrassed. I'd be like, oh no, that's just embarrassing. Like a girl, well, anyone, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, someone, your mum, whatever, your dad, your sister, anyone shouting at you whilst live streaming is just embarrassing. So you would stop streaming. Well, I would. I'd be like, oh dear. Hey, Rich. So it's just weird, isn't it? Why would you stream that initial bit, and then why would you then stream beating? Why would you hit someone and like? Why would you commit a crime and video it? It must just be super thick. What are you up to, Rich? Hope it's not too cold in your garage. Your sim rigs are going to seize up. Get some extra lube on them. Hey, this is Rans. Guys, check out Virtual Reality Racing Club. If you're in the UK and you want to try out a top-notch motion rig with VR and what have you, or you're doing like want to do some driver training, check out Virtual Reality Racing. Oh dear. Okay, we've got like 15 minutes. I really like this. This car and track combo is really good. Oh, nice one. Have you got like a gas heater? If you do have a gas heater, I hope you've got the doors open. We'll get like a call. Just like a dead man in a sim rig due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah, guys, check out virtualrealityracing.com. I don't know if that's displayed. Oh, it probably has because you're a sponsor. I thought YouTube might filter that. News is in. Click here to read why they should be outraged. Hey, John Smith. No, but it's weird, isn't it? Don't you guys think it's strange? Like, first of all, hitting someone. Well, in it personally, I mean, so I know some people that enjoy having arguments, and as long as they don't have kids and they're both the man and the woman or the two guys or whatever, as long as they're both consenting to it, whatever. But if you've got kids, it's really not right. Let's let this guy go past. But personally speaking, I wouldn't even. I have an argument with any partner I've ever had, any person I'm ever with, really. I'm not. I don't. It's like, why would you get into an argument? I can totally understand having arguments at work because you're forced to be with people that you might not get along with. I disagree. There's like, an argument's fine. What I mean is like shouting and being aggressive and stuff. I don't get that. And even in a work environment, I'd just be like, well, that's, you know, what are you doing? Hard as nails. Well, that's because your wife's probably fallen off a horse enough times that she's like Mike Tyson. That's all right, someone being hard. I'm just saying, like, I know some friends of mine in relationships where they seem to argue and like actually physically fight. And it's like, what? Why? You know, unless they're into it. True story. Well, unfortunately, Rich, you're not hard as nails. But after falling off the horse, you are now nails. So, in a roundabout way, I guess you could say you are hard as nails. Bone nails, composite bone nail construction. For those of you that don't know, virtual reality racing is a hybrid human. He's actually part cyborg, part simrig, part non-human entity. Hey, BKS. If it was the other way around, nothing would happen. Oh, what, if it was a woman beating a guy up? Yeah, I know. That's the other thing, isn't it? I do think people are getting more aware of that. Titanium. Hard as titanium. One step up from nails. I need to bind a tear off. Can you remind me, guys, before the race starts? Yeah, interestingly, if you look at domestic abuse statistics, there's actually a very high number of men that get abused, and then they can't get help because A, people don't take them seriously, and B, they're like embarrassed a lot of the time. But it's like, well, if most men I know, pretty much everybody I know, friends of mine, they wouldn't hit a woman. They probably wouldn't hit men anyway. They wouldn't hit anyone. So it's like, well, yeah, in theory they could beat up an average girl because they're a man, so they're stronger. But they wouldn't. So if they're with a woman that decides to hit them, it's a moot point that they're weaker. So, wow, you know, it's complex. It's a complicated situation, isn't it? But that Twitch, anyway, that Twitch thing is just mental. Like, why would you stream it? That's what I don't understand. I don't get how you could be. It's when people are so thick, like the current British government. I can't understand that. All right, Virtual Reality Racing. Thanks for popping in, dude. A friend of mine lost an eye because he wouldn't hit a woman. She hit him with a stiletto heel. Oh my god, that's messed up. Okay, how long we got? I'm going to bind my thing. We've got like 10 minutes here. Look at this casket. We need to get the sponsor names on this. I'm not complaining. Perfect. Do Germans complain? I don't think Germans complained. Controls. What shall I use as my tear away button? This R3 button would be good for that. Tear off visor. What's it assigned to? Nothing. Perfect. Surely you want to use the tear off, not you don't want to tear off the visor. I can't see this wind in my eyes. Back from watching the Twitch and his wife. Hey Azar. Welcome everyone that's joined us. Bloody hell. My eyesight's terrible at the moment. I used to have like better than 20/20 vision, but in the dark now. Oh, that's better. I don't know what's going on with my eyes. Maybe they're just dry. The British government will shut down your stream with Article 13 copyright claim on high vision vests. Oh, I'm taking my hat off because I'm getting warm now. Got a candle on in here. That's enough to warm up the room. That's better. Oh dear. Was it Dom GTR that said he was dying? Celebrate Men with Man Flu today. Well, let's sign up to the race and get on that. There's nothing in... hey, the real Benny Mac. There's nothing inherently wrong with playing any game at any age. The thing is, like, not playing too much. So don't play 7 hours of driving simulators each day. That's bad for your health. But also not getting sucked into something that you don't enjoy. Like, if you enjoy it, it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, if you enjoy it and it's not getting in the way of your life. If you're having arguments with your girlfriend or your wife, if you've got kids, there's a reason why I don't have children. One, it's because I'm not very successful with the opposite sex. But two, the reason is, you make the choices. You're like, well, you know, do I like playing computer games and stuff and doing my own thing? Or even with my previous partner, you're like, well, how much money are you making? What do you enjoy doing? Can you have a kid? It seems that a lot of people don't go through that thought process. They're like, oh, let's have unprotected sex. Oh, no, we've got children, but let's pretend we don't. I want to see some burly Gand Mary burst in and beat up Gamer Muscle. That's an oddly specific thing to want to see. Here we go. Get back in the practice session here. And my parents intentionally had me and my sister. I had quite a few of my friends, people I know, had children on purpose. I mean, I don't think it's that hard to not have children. I was with my last girlfriend for 9 years and we didn't have children. So, you know, it can't be that hard for, like, you know, there's multiple ways to not have children while still being physical. So it's like, you know, I don't know what's going on with some people. It always seems to be the people I know that have had children accidentally always seem to be people that are, like, not exactly the brightest or don't seem to, like, actually think about stuff, which is the problem. I mean, I guess that's just nature. Swole Rouge. Children are garbage. I wouldn't say that. I can totally see why having children's good. I can see, you know, it's quite a personal choice. Like, I could see why different people would want children at different points in their life. I could, you know, there's loads of reasons why and why not to have children. But I would wager a bet to say that there's probably 40% of people have children who that have them by accident, or they just haven't thought about it and really shouldn't be having children. Probably like 40%, maybe 60% in the UK. I don't know about other countries. You had a plastic dolly. Yeah, I was hoping my sister would have children because I don't particularly want children. I don't want children now. If I was having children, it'd probably be when I'd be like a granddad to my children. I'll be dead before they get to 18. So I was hoping my sister would have children, but I don't think she will. So see. This is the end of the Game of Muscle lineage right here. Be like one of those Formula 1 drivers that has kids when they're like 60. Oh, well, the key is if you're selling your children, you have to don't sell them as a single unit. You want to farm out the cornea, the kidneys, the heart. That's where a lot of people go wrong when they're selling their children. They just sell off like the whole child. You can make much more money by selling them bit by bit. I mean, as is the case with anything second-hand. Oh, he's gone. I keep the feet personally. Well, pickle them, like what you do with rabbits' feet. I never understood that. Well, I mean, I do understand it if you cook your own rabbits and stuff, but for me, it's a bit creepy. Twitch clip. Look at the reflection off the road. That's nice. Nice colours. Hey, Owen Middleton. Look here, Scott Smith. Stop saying positive stuff about having children. You know, you're glossing over the negatives. I think they say kids cost £250,000 from like birth to 18 years old. So I think it's definitely worth having kids if you're in a position to be able to bring them up well. I don't know where this is runs. Yeah, really cheap kids. Well, no, I mean, part of a big benefit of having children from a psychological point of view is it gives a lot of people a sense of meaning and point to getting older, and satisfaction of seeing something and caring for something obviously has a lot of value to it. So there's plenty of really good reasons to have children. It's psychological bamboozlement, Dr. Respect. Someone please change the subject. Oh dear. Stuart. get a dog. I was thinking I'd quite like a pet, but I can't be asked to have another thing to look after. I mean, also the fact that it's going to pee in the house. Dogs are good if you live on a big open property. How lazy am I? I'm really lazy. I like if I can avoid giving myself something to do that I don't want to do, I'm like all for it. I go to like no ends to be lazy. I only ever want to be doing what I want to do. I'm going to be dead soon, so you got to try and optimize your time. I don't think it's a bad thing. You can be very creative. Well, if you get very good at being lazy, you can get super creative. It's like driving a sledge, this. It's quite a nice sledge. It's a romantic sunset sledge. I've got two fish. I've got two clouded spotted minnows. Are they called clouded minnows? I don't know. I've got two of them. I did have four, but two of them died. But one of them was disabled when I bought it. So, and the other one I don't know. Don't know why it died. The other two seem perfectly happy. I've had them for like 3-4 years now. No, these are fine. These are really easy to look after. They don't. Goldfish make a lot of mess. Big fish they shit all over the place in the tank. God, I'm getting a bit of an oscillation there. But these clouded minnows don't eat much and they don't shit much. Was it wheelchair bound? Yeah, I had to build a little aquatic underwater wheelchair for it. No, I bought it from the shop because I felt sorry for it. It did live for like 2 years, but it couldn't swim properly. I even tried feeding it pea skin. I thought it was its swim, but I think it was just messed up. We had 2 years of alright life. Got lots of food. "16 hours a day of dog sleep." Sounds like the life. I think I need to learn how to live like your dogs. Hey, Pixel Therapy. I just hit that car, unless he drove into me. Did I flush it? No, I put it in the dustbin. I don't think you're meant to put fish in the down the toilet. There you go. Game of Muscles disabled fish sanctuary. Rookie. It's a circle of life. No, dead animals go in the dustbin. I mean, that's where you put in like fish that you eat. Oh, tearaway. When I was younger, I had a pet rabbit. When that died, put it in the dustbin. Dead animals go in the dustbin. Come on. Don't flush a dead rabbit down the toilet, do you? Probably wouldn't even fit through the U-bend. I guess if it's a small rabbit, it probably would. I'm gonna get you, little fishy. I'd love a robot fish. Why is it not going to the thing? We should be registered. Oh, we are. Only bad thing about flushing fish is when they get stuck and you have to remove the toilet to get it out. Yeah, probably don't want to do that. How's the audio levels and everything, guys? Is it all fine? Is it all fine and dandy? I mean, how big a fish can you fit through a U-bend of a toilet? I mean, I would have thought a pretty big, like, a koi carp would fit through the toilet. Oh, quite nice pixel therapy. Last time we did iRacing, we did the 90-minute race where it's sunrise. It was actually quite nice how the light changes. We should go to the session now, shouldn't it? Was the race at 14 minutes past, quarter past? I don't know. Serious iRacing experience. Hey, Dark Menace. I don't stream in VR, Nick Vilmerson, 1985. It's just too much of a pain in the arse to stream, and some people don't like watching it because of the head movement. So, given that we also do, like, on average, 6 hours of streaming every night, you know. If I wasn't streaming and I was just doing like 2 or 3 races a night, or a race a night, I'd use VR. That's not good pixel therapy. Oh, here we go. Eraser. What's the note? I'm not allowed to complain about iRacing because I lost a bet to Ben, so I can't complain about iRacing. It's just how it is. I don't really have any free time at the moment, Robin. I'm literally sleeping, emailing, researching stuff. If I'm on my computer playing games, I'm normally live streaming. So I mean, I'm not even playing. I really want to play. There's a couple of VR games I really want to be playing, but you know, that's nice. Nice bit of sunshine. Oh no, I'll get in trouble, aren't I, for speeding again? It's always happened. It's a bloody speed. Oh, we get away with it? Does it wait until we leave the pit? Aha! We got away with speeding. Let's drive behind this guy.
Car on your left, clear.
Pretty much pixel therapy. Well, no, for today I was looking at laptops and stuff. I don't really want to get a laptop, but I might need to get one soon. In case I'm travelling and I still want to do some video editing and what have you. Wonder where your endless stream of food is coming from. What? Okay. Don't know where he's going. Back to tea. What's in the tea? Lidl. Stream donations and Lidl. That's where you get food from as a YouTuber. I could do with some more steak though. Lidl do like well good steak for cheap. It's like £6 for two. Well, $3.99 for one of their nice bits of steak, and it's like a proper chunky bit of steak, and it's always amazing. £30p custard creams. Well, I bought the Lidl biscuit selection, 99p, and it's like bag of bourbons, bag of custard creams, bag of nice biscuits, which is just coconut thing, and a bag of shortbread biscuits. Hey, Zero Bandwidth Man. What are the biggest supermarket than Lidl in the UK? The supermarkets in the UK are Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, Waitrose, Marks and Spencers, Lidl, Aldi. That's kind of it, really. Waitrose is for the fancy rich people. Morrison's. I should have remembered Morrison's. I worked there for a bit. I've erased it from my memory due to the PTSD of Morrison's Bakery. All right, Kenty. I think Tesco's is one of the most popular. Lidl's my go-to. I buy everything from Lidl's. My parents are always like, oh, you can't get everything from Lidl's. I'm like, you can. You just, you just have to get into the Lidl mindset. They sell toilet paper, biscuits. What more do you need? Tea, toilet paper, biscuits, tea. They got meat, they got vegetable, washing up powder, cleaning stuff, cleaning wipes. Hey, you to Jenny. We need a car skin for this Skippy with the sponsor names on it. You to Jenny, Mr. Car Skin. It's time we got to get the sponsor names on every single car that we drive. Get a spot, yeah, maybe. I need to relearn how to drive this. Audi's good. I used to do a lot of my shopping at Audi. Oh, I messed that up. Audi used to be my local shop when I lived up north. Oh, no. Wow, we've got some practice to do here. Got to drive this plank of wood a bit better. Whew. Hey Taj, I quite like the Skippy. I've always liked the Skippy in iRacing. Look at the rust on the bridge. You notice details way more when you use a 4K screen. I never noticed that before. Nice little bit of texture work there, just a bit of baked in rust. Exactly the same on all of them. Just rotate it, no one will notice. This is like one of the older circuits. Probably do with a little bit of an update. I think you need to budget about $350 to play iRacing, I'd say, for the first year, and then maybe like $200 a year after that, until you got most of the content that you need. I like grass. I like turtles. I'd either just, I'd just buy Open Sim Wheel or the Fanatec rather than the Bodner wheel. One of the reasons why Open Sim Wheels exist, well, part of the reason, is that there were people that owned Bodner wheels that weren't happy with the software or the customization options on the software, and they wanted a bit more freedom on the software side for tweaking things, and also the price, obviously, of the Bodner wheels. Not to have a dig at Bodner, because they obviously push the boundaries with direct drive wheels for professional sim usage way before anyone else. So I'm not having a go at mod now. But personally, as things are now, I would either just get a Fanatec DD or using my affiliate link or an open sim wheel. To be honest, and there's no real point in spending that extra money on the Bodner wheel from what I can see. Yeah, I did read that. Could be interesting. There's also does Derek Spears has got a wireless module now, and there's a wireless Bodner module, and there's a couple of them on the market. Roki Racing has to deal with crazy Australian tax, but you get sunshine, and you've got nice waves to surf, and you've got sharks that can eat you. So stop complaining. Yeah, well, I mean, I think I used the sim steering, the Bodner wheel briefly, and I've used all the other direct drive wheels on the market. I've used an AccuForce for about 4 or 5 hours, probably longer. I've used the Fanatec DD1 and DD2 for about 2 hours. I've used the small Mage OSW for, I don't know, like 400 hours. I've used the larger Mage briefly for like half an hour. You know, I mean, the thing is, the small Mage OSW passes that threshold of like, realistically, it's more a software side of things is what differentiates it. And the nice thing with the Open Sim wheel is that because it's open source software, well, it's not really open source, but the driver side of it is constantly being updated by Granite. There's a guy that works for Granity, I think it is, who does the software for the direct drive wheel, and it's constantly being updated. They're constantly doing stuff to it, you know. So, and then obviously with the Fanatec DD1 and DD2, obviously Fanatec are tied quite closely to they have pretty good relationships with the game developers, and they're obviously more of a mass market game controller company, so they make sure stuff. It's in their interest to make sure the wheel has the options to support everything quite well. Mine's the small Mage, the 20 Newton meter one. What's the biggest difference between a DD wheel and a belt? Apart from the mechanics, well, that's it really. that is the difference. I mean, the mechanics are the fundamental thing to a wheelbase. That's basically what defines one wheelbase to another one. That's a bit crap filing account. Can't you sue them? I think so, CB, but I don't think it makes much difference either way, to be honest. A large part of what makes the direct drive wheels handle how they do outside of the actual motor is the power unit, the voltages and what have you. So I don't know if I've got enough fuel here. I'm going to assume I've got enough fuel. Why not? So, you know, if it has the DD2 motor in it, which I think they do, but regardless, if it's being driven by a lower amount of power, then that's, you know, unless the DD1 motor specifically has a totally different feel when they use that motor. So, different motors do have a different feel to them, but yeah, you won't know until we tried it. 20 newton meters is more than fine, to be honest. The only real advantage of having 30, 40 newton meters is specifically if you like sim racing Indy cars or like F2 cars, and you specifically want the like really high force feedback for you remember when you watch onboards and the wheel jolts and like settles itself, and like sudden very high torque movements. But the thing is, you get them on a 20 newton meter wheel. It's just, yeah, it's so, yeah, you don't need it. I don't think. I can see the arguments for it, but honestly, I don't think it's particularly needed. Put it this way: if you had an F1 driver and they were training, and you were like, "Oh, we got a sim rig for you to train on," they wouldn't need the 30 Nm wheel. It's not gonna be what affects the training.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. The fundamental thing with a direct drive wheel, as it relates to sim racing, is just the lack of resistance. How smooth it is and how much margin you have for you being able to set up with the, you know, you just get a lot of setup room. It's set up to how you want, and then it rotates and responds at the same speeds that real car wheels would do. So once you pass that, pretty good. Oh!
Go left, go left. Car right. Clear on the right. Car right.
A little bit of a slide there.
Still there.
Thought that guy that drove in the wall was going to bounce back across.
You're in fifth. Still there.
Bit of contact from the cars in front there.
Still there.
Dude. Okay, well, that's certainly one way to overtake me. Just drive over my wheel.
Clear.
Why not? Has he broken my right wheel there?
Too much damage. We've got to fix it.
That's stupid. My car's fine.
To the left. Clear on the right.
That's a bit silly, isn't it? My car's handling fine. Hey, Paul Wilson. I'm not complaining. But why did that guy drive straight over my wheel? One of the big hopes is that the damage update fixes stuff like that.
Car on your left. Clear.
Should have a quick repair. Am I putting fuel in the car as well? Oh, yeah, okay. I should have just pressed escape to do the quick repair. Now we know. It's changing all the tyres and everything. I know it shouldn't be. Oh, well. Hello, Itchy. That was rather unfortunate. Hey, Random. Did you see that car? I don't know why he went... I mean, I couldn't really go left more. He just drove straight over my wheel. That's frustrating, but... I put the Delta on the screen. I can practice getting faster laps here. All-time best lap. There we go. Try and get better at this. Hey, Sea Gorilla. Random call sign. How you doing, Random? Are you streaming today? All is well. Random new pedal sign. He was attempted. He made love to my wheel. It was like a donkey making love to an elephant. It's the noise they make. Nice. Could you? Were you all right for affording the pedals? Guys, you need to donate to Random Call Sign to help pay for his pedals. His wife's going to divorce him and his child's going to go without food. He went to his toddler the other day. He said, look, You're going to have to not eat any food for the next few weeks. I hope you don't mind. This toddler was like, "Nee." And Random was like, yeah, exactly. Your sacrifice is for sim racing kind. For those of you who don't know, Random Call Sign has a Velociraptor as a toddler. He's okay with money, okay. Random Rich Sign. Random Call Sign's baby Velociraptor. Are we going to catch this guy? Daniel Kent 2. Yeah, just subscribe to Random Call Sign. Subscribe to him and look into his dreamy eyes. More Velociraptor impressions. That noise is just... Well, that's not nice to say about Random Call Sign's baby Velociraptor. Oh my god. A little bit unpredictable. He has to feed his baby live food, otherwise it doesn't eat it. What do baby Velociraptors eat? Like, they're not the vegetarian, are they? Surely they eat meat, or can they not process it? Did dinosaurs produce milk? Did dinosaurs lactate? Birds don't lactate, do they? And that's the point of them. That's the point of them laying an egg. It's already developed to a point where it can eat solids. I don't know. Chickens. There weren't any chickens in the Cretaceous period, were there? They eat smaller dinosaurs. Oh, maybe a bit insects, possibly. Crickets. Giant spider, tarantulas and crickets and stuff. There you go. Random Call Sign has to feed his baby Velociraptor crickets that he buys from what's it called? What's that pet supermarket called? It's not called Pets R Us, is it? It's called like, what's it called? What's that big pet supermarket called? Well, look, David Attenborough's brother was in Jurassic Park, so he's got no excuse. He would know this. Hey, Virtual Crash. Pets Nation. Pets at Home. There's another one as well. But you can buy live crickets from there, because I used to have a pet lizard. My sister did. And then I ended up looking after it. And you had to feed it live crickets. So that's where Random gets his food for his toddler. He has to dangle the food down as well. Chester Zoo. Game of Muscles bin of dead pet superstore. Well, look, a stuffed animal is less effort than a live animal. First Velociraptor word. Game of Muscles, dead pet store, Black Friday sale, dead antelope. Have one put on your front door. I wonder how much a stuffed reindeer head costs. Or maybe like a stuffed horse's head. I could get stuffed animals and put them on my sim racing bunker. That's what they should do with Grand National horses that they have to put down because they broke their legs. They should have to stuff them. They should make the other horses carry the dead horses as a handicap to remind people of how cruel and inhumane the Grand National is. But it would also add to the entertainment, so it's win-win. Velociraptor was probably pre-seal, meaning that even if it had parental care. It was capable of moving around and finding its own food. Oh, that's convenient, isn't it? I just lost like 3/10 there trying to read that. It's too much writing. This is the Skip Barber. It's basically Nicholas Gallardo. What happened was, someone sat down and they were like, right, I've got a bathtub and I want to do race driving. And he was like, okay, well, what if I stick some suspension and some wheels on the front and back of the bathtub? Will that make a race car? And indeed it did. It made this. So, turns out it's actually quite a fun car to drive. Are there any dinosaurs that lactated? Some lizards lactate. How would they know? No, there are some lizards that lactate. There's some snakes that lactate. Pretty sure. Also, some spiders lactate.
Yo, Chuck, don't try to race them.
There's no. How would you know from a fossil if an animal lactated or not? No, there are. There's some lizards that lactate. There are reptiles that lactate. Look here, random. I'm pretty sure there was discovered recently a species of lizard that lactates.
Can I get by, please? I'm gonna take that as a no.
We got Australians in here. Struth. Time a kangaroo down. But this has been a nice race, hasn't it? I like getting my tyre mounted. Oh, we're getting faster though, so it's all worthwhile. You don't need a breast to lactate. Men can lactate, and they just have nipples. You just need you just need to be able to lactate. A breast is. I don't know why. I mean, maybe breasts allow you to accumulate more fluid, I guess. Depends how much lactating you need to do. That's not true, random call sign. You're on the old. You're on like GCSE biology here. Things have moved on, random. There's been more scientific improvement since you were at school. There's been more research. Google it. Google it. There's other animals outside of mammals that lactate. Oh, okay, here we go. Depends on how you define. Look, if there's a milky-like substance coming out of a nipple. Oh, it's a new lap improvement. We're getting better, guys. There you go. Exactly. This is what I was saying. You didn't believe me. Exactly. I told you. This is why I was saying that dinosaurs could potentially lactate. I lactate every time I win a race. Fortunately, that's like only once a year. So... Zero bandwidth. I think lactating and sim racing go hand in hand. Only mammals. Look, post the link, post the wiki link to the evidence that some birds lactate. Oh! God, it gets so floppy when you go over. It's so like... I'm driving a shopping trolley. You can't. Well, I don't know if it'll go through. Hey, Kieran. Welcome to Lactating with Game and Muscle Videos, live at Lime Rock Park. Lactate Park. But on the subject of lactation, how good is milk, guys? I mean, a cup of tea would not be a cup of tea without a good bit of milk in it. Let's have a vote in chat. People outside the UK will be confused by this. Vote 1 for red top milk, vote 2 for green top milk, and vote 3 for blue top milk, and vote 4 for gold top milk. Which is your milk of choice, guys? I'm a red top water milk boy. Ah, Dom GTR's a full creamer. So's Random Corsa. CB's a Devonshire ice cream drinker. So's Stephen O'Sullivan. Oh, I better pull over here to let these guys go past. If I have to. Let them go past here. Okay. I like the red top milk. Powdered milk? What's that? That's not milk. It's all fine, dude. For as long as it's been pasteurised, doesn't really matter, does it? I want my milk with grass in it. Gold top milk tastes weird, especially if you eat the fat on top. What about the soy boys? We don't endorse soy boy behaviour. I quite like soy milk. Tastes like cardboard. Maybe this is why I've been lactating recently. It's all that soy milk. I don't even know if that's true. Hang on a minute. How come my lap time is... There's the only way you can get it out. I don't know what started. Oh, it was Random Call Signs Velociraptor Baby that started the milk conversation. You might not know this, but Random Call Sign's got a baby Velociraptor. He's pretending it's human. This is like a plot from an 80s blockbuster Christmas kids film. My baby is a Velociraptor. A man discovers that his wife is actually a dinosaur and his baby is a Velociraptor. Can he hide it? Or does everyone just accept it as normal? This is a inspiring Christmas tale about acceptance, diversity, and comedic capers. Hey, Gertrude, welcome back. True story, guys. I'd watch that film. No, Adam Sandler's not allowed in it because he ruins everything. It's an 80s film. It's got Bill Murray in it. Who else has it got in it from the 80s? It's got that... Who's the actor from Fifth Planet from the Sun? Or Third Rock from the Sun or whatever it's called. No, I just made the title up there. It didn't make any sense. The guy from Bigfoot. It's got him in it. Who else has it got in it? The bold one, yeah. Yeah, and it's got someone else. Who else is in it? It's Fifth Planet from the Sun. I don't know. Don't worry about that. Third rock from the sun. I don't know. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Words, how do they work? Steve Martin's in it as well. Why not? This is lining up to be the best 80s film of the 80s, guys. Starring Ricardo Claro, a Portuguese man living in London, discovers that his baby is actually a velociraptor. What will he do? Cameos with cameos of Iron Maiden, and wow, this is an amazing film. We need a hot female actor in it though from the 80s to get those teen viewers. No, David Hasselhoff's not in this. It's not that kind of a film. Who's the hot 17, 18-year-old girl that's in it? And we also need a hot 30-year-old 80s woman as well. Black guy can be Eddie Murphy. He's got Eddie Murphy in it. No, we couldn't get Mr. T. It's too low budget. Marisa Tomei, I don't know who that is. No, Pamela Anderson's got a breast too big. There's too much milk in this film already. This is a good film. We've just invented the best film known to man. It's never been made. Wow, where's he going? We should have been racing these guys, but we weren't because we got mounted. Oh, we can have Robin Williams can be in it as well. Ah, Robin Williams. There we go.
1 liter.
Perfect. Oh my God, this film's too good already. Samantha Fox can be in it. Well, he's not dead in the 80s, is he? So's Neil. What's his face? The comedian. This film, guys. My baby's a velociraptor. Man, I should have been in my 50s in the 80s as a film director. This would have been it. George Carlin could play the grandfather. Oh man, this is way better than the Super Mario Bros. Film. Or was that 90s, not 80s? How good was the first Die Hard film? Such a good film. Vincent Price. I'm rubbish with actors' names, so it doesn't really help. We're wildly over budget on our casting. Yeah, but this is the 80s blockbuster to end all blockbusters. The DVD sales are going to be phenomenal. This is going to be like a yearly Christmas hit. This isn't a, this isn't a one-off. Where's he going? This is literally the this is the one that everyone watches, looks forward to watch at Christmas. If this Christmas I'm not watching My Baby is a Velociraptor 80s classic, I'm disappointed. I got taken out. We had to pit web guy Mike. So pretty much, yeah. Someone mounted our front wheel, and then although the car was fine to drive, he said we had unrepairable damage. Well, we had to pit. But I think we're set for the next race. '80s Kylie Minogue, yes. We could have a not so subtle sex scene with her. I mean, the film's got to be like PG because it's a Christmas film, but we can just heavily imply we can have her in bed with who's she sleeping with. But either way, we can have Kylie Minogue sex scene, so that's good. Good job there. That was a good choice. We'll just have to. I mean, we won't be able to show any body parts or anything. Maybe I don't know what the rules are. Maybe if we're just very creative about it. Everybody smokes. Oh, we have to have Donald Trump in it at some point, just walking past the camera. Apparently that's how you do 80s films. So, yeah, it's a good film. I'm glad we decided on that. Let's have a look at the incident that ruined the race there. Back to race start, lap 1. We actually had a good start here. It was on like 3 or 4. When's the next race? Oh, in like 10 minutes. Court of Muscle. Was that it? Oh, was it my fault? Oh, I see what happened. He went over the curb, which caused him to go a bit wide, and then I probably could have left more space. It didn't look like that from the onboard. For a start, he went flying over the top. I think he was lagging as well. Is that slow? Which is the button to make it play slowly? Oh, that's 1 frame. Oh, arse. Yeah, I mean, really. How do you play back slowly? What's the button? It's not this. Is it this? Oh, okay. There we go. But I mean, he didn't need to push though. This is lap 2. You could argue I closed in on the corner on him a bit too much. Oh no, he wildly went across in front of me. I'm driving the line there. I turned in a little bit there, but that was, he'd already like wildly come across in front of me. So I'm putting the blame on him. What do you guys think? One for me at fault, 2 for him at fault. Who's guilty? 1, game of muscle, or 2, whoever this is. Who's guilty? We've a court of muscle on this. Ah, you guys are saying I'm not guilty. Well, the court of muscle has found. Oops, the court of muscle has found car 2 guilty. Off with his head. Right, next race, guys. Scandalous. What have we got here? Grand VW Det Ford Mustang. Is this oval? No. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Is that a Roval circuit? Well, we're doing it. We'll do Lime Rock again because I feel like we can get a good result here. Why can't we do? What's this in? Mazda. No, Cadillac. CTS V race car. Okay. Do you have to report him? You have to report people, but iRacing don't do anything, so. GT3. But it's just the ROF. Why don't they run other cars on there so other people can join in? Like, why? There's obviously only 3 people taking part, so why would you just have the ROF? What's that about? What's this? What's going on here? Pro Mazda Championship. Close your ear holes. Said that like a Devonshire person. Pixel therapy, thanks, man. Ledge. Cheers, Pixel therapy. Welcome along. I thought you were already part of the Teapot Club. It's continued the Teapot Club condition there. First sponsor of today, thank you, man. Channel member of today. We've had loads of channel members this month. Everyone's gone mental. Did I try the Mustang? I can't remember. I might email iRacing and ask to refund the F3.5 because it's really not very good. I just spun my mouse wheel trying to scroll the race list on your screen. I've done stuff like that when I use like my when I've got a video full screen and I'm like, well, I can't see my mouse. Oh, it's all right, Pixel Therapy. It's just reasserted your dominance in the chat room. I appreciate it. So I was saying I was a bit confused there, but whatever. It's probably just I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. How do you become a sponsor? First of all, you realise that you made some bad life choices and you're endorsing an idiot in a sim rig and you're like, oh, you know, I'd like to send him some money. I don't quite know why, but I've decided to. So after you've come to that low point in your life, you then there's a button on the below the chat room with a dollar sign on it. Dollar meki, as they say in Saudi Arabia, and you click that. And you become a subscriber, and it costs $4.99 of whatever currency you have. So, like $4.99, £4.99, £4.99 Australian dollars. Whoa! Dead. And then every month you give money to YouTube and me, and it's all very appreciated. That's how it works. And you get a teapot. Wow. You do get a teapot. We need a Skippy. We need to get the Skippy car skin here. I think we can turn the graphics up on this. Hey Sabones, not whilst live streaming. It's not particularly convenient for live streaming, but I definitely do recommend VR for people not live streaming. It's how if I wasn't live streaming, I'd be driving in VR. Only petrodollar in Saudi. Yeah. When Saudi Arabians become channel members, I get a barrel of oil delivered to me. Which, you know, I mean, I don't have a car, but sometimes I want to have a nice oily... I don't have a bath, so I can't even bathe in it. I siphon the oil out, I fill the barrel with acid, and I dissolve bodies of people I don't like in it. So, you know, appreciate those Saudi Arabian donations. No league, but I need to play more flight sims. I really want to. We haven't complained I love cars, I don't think. We got taken out last race and I didn't even complain. What do you guys think in chat? Have I complained? 1 in chat if I've complained. 2 if I've been a very good boy and I have not complained. Vote now. I need like a proper vote thing. Hang on, was one yet? Was one I have complained? Hang on, I can't remember. Was 1 I haven't or 2 I haven't? Was 1 I've complained? I haven't complained. Look, people are confused. What is this? It's either I have or I haven't. 100. I've been good. I've been good. Look, guys, you're the worst at democracy. That's not a complaint. That's an observation. What kind of voting is this? Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think I've complained. Well, we'll be back to complaining soon. I think you have a different definition of complaining. Well, you know, I haven't had an iRacing rant. I think that's the key, the focus. Don't give in to him. I haven't had. I've just made reasonable comments. We haven't had an iRacing rant, have we? So that's really what it is. Oh dear. Well, okay, we could turn the graphics up here, I think. I turned them down when I was doing that GT race, but I reckon. Where's the track details? This is all track details, I think. Oh, I'm gonna go high detail on the clouds. That should be all right. Waited for the rant, praise. Vincent Woods, I'm playing iRacing. Does it say I'm playing CSGO? It shouldn't. YouTube messed up again. What's the icon? Was the thumbnail of iRacing, or has YouTube messed up? No, it says iRacing there. It says, okay, good. Yeah, thanks for the troll, Vincent Wood. Because earlier, YouTube wasn't updating properly. High detail clouds with chemtrails and UFO sightings. Thanks, guys. Right, we're good here. I really wanted to increase the shadow quality, but I don't know if we can. We've got 8 times AA. We probably don't need that. Try it 4 times. I'm running on in 4K, so that's going to give us quite a boost. Not running 8 times. Let's give that a go. Object self-shadowing. Why not? Let's go all in here. Oh, let's go everywhere. All in. This is computer meltdown. Do I have to restart? I think I might have to restart it to do that. So let's do that. What do you mean? What do you mean by a hosting function for live stream? Random. Oh, I see. Like on Twitch, where you can run it on your channel and then other people can see it. Yeah, that makes sense, Dan. I'm just doing that now. Yeah, I wonder if on Twitch, I think the hosting, maybe it shares like the bandwidth. Maybe YouTube just don't have the infrastructure. It should. I mean, it should just be. I don't know. It might just be to do with how their backend encodes video and then displays it. They might not have it built into like the whole database and backend system. Where I assume on Twitch, what happens is when you host it, it's only Twitch servers are only encoding it the once effectively, and then maybe it's like, you know, just sending it well, I can't really describe that adequately, but maybe YouTube doesn't have that ability, so maybe that's why they don't do that. But also, I just get the impression that YouTube is really about videos. Yeah, I really did not need the 8 times AA. It probably looks better now. It looks a bit more crisp. YouTube's about videos, not streaming. Like this is what Google do. Is they seem confused. Tell you what, guys. Actually, before the race, I'm just going to get a cup of tea. So we'll be back in a second. Oh, okay. Romaine Rob. I thought maybe it'd increase the particle count or something. The God particle, Higgs boson. I'll be back in a second. Cup of tea. Guys, get a cup of tea, everyone. Happy tea time. Get your Christmas lights on. Okay. Oh, BKS Media. All that time wasted. That's Forza for you. Dorora 77. I plan on switching to PC Sim. Seems like they're playing. Seems like paying 350 to 200. I don't know. You can always just join us on our AC races if you want to not spend a lot of money. I don't have a Velociraptor. It's Random Call Sign that's got the Velociraptor. Hey, Stefan. Some milky tea. Voyager 2 probe has left the solar system. And yet it's still being affected by the average gravitational pull of the American. That was an American obesity joke there, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Highly offensive, this channel. We've just called Americans overweight. Really, really ridiculous. I mean, that's really not a nice thing to say. I'm offended. I'm offended. I'm offended. I am offended. Cheeseburgers are awesome. The improved movie. It's pretty good. I think that's an overrated film, but it's a good film. Quite enjoyable. Guess I'll just have to watch you for the rest of the evening. Not going back to Forza now. Pissed off and gutted. Like a fish that's just been caught and served up on a barbecue. Brian Badonde. Brian Badonde. I'm Brian Badonde. Brian Badonde plays iRACING. Oh, Brian Badonde is so good. It's like one of the funniest characters. He said force feedback. I'm American and fit. I sim race, so no money to eat. Oh, that's good. What is he doing? Google Brian Badonde on YouTube and enjoy, because it's the funniest thing ever. I mean, I found it funny. No, just Google Brian Badonde on YouTube. It's so good. Watch Brian Badonde goes to an art gallery. Oh dear. Oh dear. My pedals are cold. This is why we got rubber on them. I was wondering why my toes were feeling funny. Hey, that MKK, welcome back. No, we haven't. We haven't ranted or anything. Do you know what? In 4K it looks better with 4 times AA than it does 8 times. Oh, it looks sharper. You can see there's a bit of aliasing on some bits, but you get a better sharpness. So it's actually probably better. Hey Ellis, how's it going, dude? We're in iRacing, Ellis. I really like 4K. I'm surprised how much of an impact it has. I was saying this before, but I don't think I could go back to 1080p on a 42-inch screen. You can't get 4K screens with higher res, unfortunately. I mean, higher frame rates. You can get one for 40p gaming screens. I'm good, Ellis. I've got a bit of I've got a cold, but I've had 2 ibuprofen. I've had a cold and flu drink with paracetamol, and chat's keeping us entertained. Dom GTR's not feeling well either. I don't feel too bad, actually. Oh, everyone's dying. This isn't good. It's that time of year. It's some children have given it to us, for sure. Dom GTR's unconscious in bed. Are you single, Dom? Do you have a girlfriend? Nice thing is, if you're unwell, you can just eat as many biscuits as you want and not feel guilty. Just eat rubbish food. That's the good thing about being unwell. Normally, single Pringle. I use feeling unwell as an excuse to do absolutely nothing. I mean, you're taking a day off work, so you can basically you can order a takeout. You could just do stuff that you wouldn't normally let yourself do. So you've got to turn it into a positive. So buy something really super unhealthy, drink high sugar drinks, and just be a slouch. It's all good. Oh, okay. Well, you picked a bad time to be unwell then, didn't you? You idiot, Dom. What were you doing getting unwell when you're not at work? It's like being unwell on holiday. You absolute idiot. You buffoon. 3 sick kids here. Alexander, I've told you. I mean, I don't know how much parenting advice I need to give out, but let me just say, how many times do I need to say, if you lock your children under the stairs in the cupboard and you've got adequate soundproofing, again, it doesn't matter if they're sick because you can't hear them, so it's all fine. No change for you. Oh, that's all right, Ellis. Some of us are still pretending to try and be healthy occasionally. I'm in denial. I've been eating so many biscuits, but I can pretend. I like to keep the illusion in my head going. Yeah, they'll pollute your wheel. You'll have to bleach wipe. Buy some bleach wipes and rub your kids' faces with it so they don't get you ill. Hey, Damon Allen. I really don't know how to get pace out of this circuit, but we'll keep trying. Ah, bloody Hagrid. Yeah, the mistake there is don't have a bloody wizard as a child. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Oh, how was I slower? Harry Potter! Come on, bathtub. Oh, maximum bathtub! That's not going to count, is it? Oh, well. We got one lap in, didn't we? I think. What's the braking distance? Let's see if we can brake here. Oh, I didn't even leave skid marks on the floor. Or is it just in the rearview mirror that it doesn't? Let's have a look. We've got skid marks. Oh, there they are. How many meters is that, would you say? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 meters? That's not very good. It's not. I mean, I know we locked up, but that would have gone straight into the back of the other car. This is like driving a London bus. Way more than that. You try to say that the Game of Muscle Brake Testing Corporation doesn't do a proper job here. Hey, worst player. Oh, I've blacked out. I hope someone's working on a car skin, guys. With the subscribers' names on it. No pressure, but we need a Skip Barber car skin with subscriber names on it. Let me just reset my phone here so it hopefully didn't turn off in the race. YouTube. YouTube. Get all this rubbish off the screen. I need to bind something there. It's a Random Call Sign's kids song. Random Call Sign has a baby velociraptor. Watch out before it goes old and eats everyone. Random Call Sign. It's baby velociraptor. It is small, but it will bite your hand off. Da, 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 da. Random Call Sign's baby velociraptor. This is the best story we've ever come up with. Your list of simulators you'll stream beneath the stream is incomplete. Okay. Why qualifying? How come there's so long for qualifying to finish? This guy's too funny. Not me. Star Wars really sucks in 4K. I need to watch Star Wars. I haven't seen any of the new ones, and I've only seen like even of the old new ones. I've only seen like episode 1 and 2. Nice lizard. Freeze these racing. Why is Jimmy sent you here? What's wrong with Jimmy? God, don't trust him. He's a proper hairy southern boy. Welcome to the channel. You'll find much more tea drinking here. Less of the shandy drinking, more of the tea drinking. The new ones are bad. Bad. Oh, right, yeah, I heard about that. But I mean, it's Disney, isn't it? They should have put Mickey Mouse in Star Wars. They should have just popped in. Whoo! Whoo! Doo! Mickey Mouse versus Yoda. Woo! Hello, children. Evil he is. Ooh, hello, you're green. Ooh. Kill you I will. With my lightsaber I have. This is a new Star Wars film in the works here by the Game of Muscle Studios. We just spent $4 billion and bought it off Disney. Hope you're happy. That's where your donation money's gone, guys. Don't say I don't waste your money. Mickey Vader. Hello, Just pulls off the helmet. Oh dear. Evil he is. Right, we've got this. Mickey Mouse is a filthy racist anyway. I don't know why anyone liked him. I can't do Goofy impression. I hate Goofy. Goofy just...
Take it easy, please.
Oh, I don't like Goofy at all. Just annoying. An incompetent buffoon. Oh, we're in third place here. This is going to be painful. Sellotape your trousers on.
Good luck.
Green, green, green.
So do you think we could survive the first lap without getting taken out in this one?
Left side, clear on the left. Left side. Still there, clear.
Kill, kill, kill. Why is he braking so early? Am I in a really low split? Oh, I've spat on my monitor. There's a biscuit floating around. There it is. Slow motion racing.
The next car's the leader. Okay, you're in second.
Come on.
We've got like people complaining in chat. I mean, this is the best thing about iRacing. I need to, after this race, can you guys remind me to plug a microphone in? So I can shout back at people. Yeah, well, Ian Bell posted on a forum that they started work on it a couple of days back. Oh, the sun's coming up here. That's nice. It's quite nice that they're simulating England better in iRacing now. Not enough clouds, though. The clouds probably look really good in VR.
iRacing used to fix 4X's and 0. God.
Is that a back marker we just saw up there? Must have got taken out at the start of the race. Maybe Richard B. They'll probably add like some insane features that nobody asked for into it. Photorealistic blimps. I would have thought that they'd have done like some esports thing with it, because that's where the money is at the moment. There's so much money in esports stuff at the moment. It's insane. Like, there's serious investor money in it. Like, back when I was doing games development in the mid 2000s, there was like all this investor money in stuff like Club Penguin, Flash MMO stuff, kids MMO type games. Like, it's just, and when you get investors putting money into stuff like that, it's insane. It's like you have people roll up and they're like, "Oh, it's £200 million," and that's what's happening with esports at the moment.
I just warned you, the next time I will just wreck you, okay?
Oh, we've got like a we've got like a debate going on in chat. I should have bound the mute button.
There won't be a next time because it's too slow.
Oh, man.
These guys arguing. It's like a low-level Skip Barber race.
What the fuck, man?
Come on. 'Tis the season to argue. Fa la 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 la. Skip Barber crash.
Those races are mad.
Old tyres. Well, that's it. I mean, the key is brake that early. That's I nearly just visited his rear end there. The key with the argument is to always use the old tyre excuse, because there's no coming back from that, and there's no, what can you say? I think we're going to have to try and pass this doodle dingle on the start-finish line. Safest place. We can get a good run here. I've got a suspicion he's going to drive into us, though. Let's go for it. Draftington. I tried to throw him a little bit of a dummy. Oh, there we go. That was a nice clean pass. That pass was brought to you by Mr. Muscle Cleaning Equipment. Time to lean, time to clean. Did you like the little dummy there, guys? It was nice. It was filthy. Probably didn't even need to do a bit of the jiggery pokery there. I'm surprised I didn't accidentally drive into him, because that's normally what I do. Got back marker up front. Thing is, we've only done 6 laps now, so this is a disaster. I need someone in front of me. I need a target to focus on.
That was the ugliest move ever.
They're still arguing. I'm not sure what they're arguing about. Okay, we'll try and catch the back marker. I think Laurent Pellis isn't done yet. I've got a suspicion he's going to drive into us at some point. Do you think he'll drive into us here? Ah, there he is! I've just had to move out of the way of this guy. What an idiot. What's he doing? Yeah, I cut the course.
Wow, dude.
It's called a break. It's called a break. I was serving the penalty. I moved to the right. He could have gone up the inside.
Don't pass. Don't pass.
I'm sorry, but that was... I'm sorry, but that was pretty funny. I think that was his fault. I mean, I was serving a penalty. I stayed on the right. He's got a break. You could see I was going slow. He had ages. I didn't block him. I was just going slow on the right-hand side. I didn't brake. I was just lifting. I was serving my penalty. I think that's perfectly fine.
Bro, you can't do that.
I was merely trying to... Also, the reason I'd gone off-road was because the car in front had driven into me. I was avoiding the car in front. I've just been very clean. We can watch a replay of it. Well, I don't think it was bad. I really, the car behind didn't have to crash. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't actively block him. I was just going slow. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Oh, this guy's having a bro. I think he's angry at me.
Language, please.
Oh no. He's not very happy. Well, we can look at the replay, but I mean, I wasn't actively blocking him.
iRacing really nailed this up.
I lifted to 7 penalty and was just going slow. It's the responsibility of the car behind to just drive around you. I don't think it really matters if I'm on the racing line or not. You know, I don't think so. I mean, if the car in front of me had done that, I'd be like, well, I'll just go around the left-hand side. He was coming in at full speed. You'd see that there was a car that's slow on the circuit, and you would slow down. That's what I would do. If I was in his position, I'd have been like, oh, look, there's a slow car in front. I'll either go around the left-hand side of him or, you know. And let's bear in mind, the only reason I had the penalty was because I was avoiding the Laurent Pellis that drove into me. I had to drive off the circuit to avoid him. So, well, we'll have a quart of muscle. We've got to close this gap here. We've got to win this race. 4.3 seconds. Hey, Rhino's Race Room. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I've got so used to crazy penalty systems where you have to serve it immediately, otherwise you get like a drive-through. I'm really slow through this corner. The car in front's pulling away now. I've got more biscuit on my screen. Let's get the... Get this on. Let's see if we can get some nice laps in. Hey, V Monique. .9 seconds, come on. I've got to absolutely hammer the laps here to catch this guy. No, it's just a 25 lap race. We're halfway through, well, over halfway through. We are catching this guy though. I really need the delta on the screen, otherwise I'd get slow. I always have to have pressure to go faster. It's really weird. This is why I do so much better in racing than quali. I need something to be like, oh, I can do better, I can do better. If I don't have it on the screen, I'm like, oh, well, you know. And yeah, sure, I might crash trying to go faster, but otherwise I just go slow. I need to be being chased by something. I really like the flow of Lime Rock. I've always really liked this circuit. Used to drive it with the McGann trophies in R Factor 1 quite a lot. I think I need session best lap time on the screen here. Oh, messed that up. I'm pushing. I don't know if it updates the all-time best lap until the end of the session. I've got a suspicion that it doesn't. I don't know. There we go, I'll go with that. Hello, Tech Early Adopter.
Thanks, bud.
I've added you to the sponsor list. Did that this morning. Or channel member list. This guy seems to be holding the same lap times as me, so unless I massively push. I think I just need to lift on some of these corners. I'm dabbing the brake to get the car to turn in, but I think lifting would be perfectly fine. I'm pushing. Oh, we are catching. If he makes a mistake. That sounds like a door opening. What if I smash all the curbs? That probably slows this car down.
Thanks, mate.
We're only getting like 0.2 a lap on him, but I mean, maybe you can see us getting close to him and that put pressure on him. Your mum's watching. Oh dear. I'm not sure how much lawn mowing we can do before we get penalised. Hello, Ostisb.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Ah! Skip gear then. Back marker might slow him down, so this could be good. This could work out well for us. Come on, back marker. I mean, we deserve first place. The only reason we're in second is because this guy took us out. I had to avoid him. Oh, come on, back markers. Yes, get in the way. Perfect. No! That's not what I mean by get in the way. Don't get in the way of me. Not paying attention, are they? Ah, I could have slowed the other guy down a bit more. He so nearly drove into me then. That changing gear really did not help. I'm just trying different things here to try and get faster, more performance. We are reeling him in, slowly but surely. Where's the other back markers? Oh, they're too far away. Come on. Two laps left here.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Oh, I'm pushing it. I'm trying to get all the track.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
Well, maybe these back markers will come into play.
The next car's the leader.
Why is he slowed right? What's he doing? Is he letting me pass because he took me out? Why are you letting me pass? That's ruined the race. Why? Why? That's not fun. I mean, I know it's nice to let the person pass because you took him out, but you've ruined the race. Oh, my God. I'm not complaining. Oh, for God's sake, I don't care about winning. If there's no fight, you've not won, have you? You've not won if the person pulls over. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, but that's not a victory, is it?
For $1 million.
What? I'm not complaining about iRacing. Why is it pulled over? Why is it pulled over? I'm not complaining about iRacing. I'm complaining about this guy. Why is it pulled over? Why did he let us win? It was like fun trying to catch him. Why did he pull over? Oh, no fuel. No fuel. It's all right. He had no fuel. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, we won fair and square. He ran out of fuel, so it's okay. Fair enough. It's all right then. I thought he pulled over because he felt bad. And I was like, well... No, it's all right then. He ran out of fuel. So, yeah, it's anticlimactic, but it's fine. I honestly thought... Because the thing is, it's nice for someone to pull over if they've knocked you off the circuit. But, you know, it was really fun. It's really fun catching up with someone. And then with the potential of overtaking them on the last corner is really good. And then if someone just pulls over, you're like, oh. But, wait, this, we won a race. That's good. That's the race for that's the last race of the year that we've won. I wasn't complaining about iRacing. Come on. Microphone? What about the microphone? Thanks for the balloons. Connect the mic to complain. Ah, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks for reminding me. Sorry, I forgot. I thought this mic wasn't working. You forgot that you forgot. Let's look at the accident. My little off-road. Oh, well, we can look at the murder of the other guy. But I don't think it was bad. I mean, you know, it was just a Michael Schumacher type move. Perfectly fine. I don't know, Dom. I'll keep going until I get fed up of it, I guess. Depends what content there is. This was really fun driving against this guy. Okay. Where was it? Why should we be the only ones to suffer? I am only subscribed to you because you're a nice guy. I'm not a nice guy. Jesus Christ. Don't call me a nice guy again or else I'll smash your face in. Nice guy. Bloody hell. Load of bollocks. Right. Here we go. So, he does a committed dive bomb up here, which is fine, but he's understeered off massively. So that's where I realised he was going to hit us. I'm on the limit of grip here already. So, I have to turn out of that to avoid him hitting me. Look how much he's not making the corner. Look at this. I'm like, okay. And I run out of track to avoid him, so we go full Serengeti joyride. Now, for the debatable moment, coming up here. Look at this off-road handling, I have to say. Look how we avoided the post there. Okay, so we rejoin the track after a little bit of off-road action. And we've got a penalty, despite the fact that we shouldn't, because we're being careful. I mean... I think I was following the circuit. I was just slow. I think it's pretty obvious that we're in the middle of the track here. I'm not doing anything too erratic here. He had space to go on the right. He could have gone on the right. He could have gone on the right there. He had space. It was fine. It was fine. He could have got past that easy. It's totally fine, guys. No, it was 100% fine. I was waving at my cockpit. No, guys, you got it all wrong. It was totally fine. 100% fine. I would have avoided that. Let's look at it from his view. He said he was. He said he was reporting me. I was driving the circuit. Oh, he had ages to... He had ages to react to that, guys. I got the car behind me went off-road as well. Oh, no, that was me. That was me. Guys, look, you watch it in slow motion. Look, watch it in slow motion. He had Look how much time he had to react to this in slow motion. Look, he knows I'm going slow. Look. I was just following the track here to let him past on the inside. Look, see how much time he had in slow motion there. Look, and if he could have caught that. Look, right, let's count the reaction time he had in slow motion, guys. Look how much time he had here in slow motion. Okay, so he's going to the right. I didn't notice at this point, and then I don't turn into him. I'm kind of just I'm not turning for the track. My steering wheel's straight. So right, this is where he's like, right, really, either he needs to, he's going for the full right hand side. So but let's see how. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had 8 seconds to react to that, guys. I had old tyres from going off road. But no, right. In all, yeah, I did. I should have got out of the way a bit more. Fair enough. But from this guy's perspective, if this was me and the car in front was doing that, I'd have gone to go on the right, but I'd have also slowed down anyway, because right, where is he gonna, like, bearing in mind I'm not a back marker or anything, I'm just going slow because I've come off the grass. So he should, you would lift, like, there's no, where is he gonna pass? Where is he gonna pass? Like, he knows there's a speed difference, but say he goes up the inside here at the speed he's going. Say he goes up the inside here at the speed he's going now. He's going to understeer off into my car. So he's not. There's no way for him to pass here without hitting me or causing me to do evasive action. So, I mean, I would say I'm at fault for not staying to the left. But, like, what is he going to do? What is he going to do when he does get, if he does get past here? That's all I'm saying. Minority Report here. I'm not digging a hole. I'm being semi-serious in the sense that, yeah, it's my fault for not, like, leaving a big space for him to pass. That's my fault. I'm just saying, ignoring the fact that it's my fault, if you're the car, if it was me behind and you were trying, and you're thinking, okay, what would avoid the crash? If you're the car behind and you're going faster, you can avoid the car in front by slowing down. It's an option. And you also have to think, right, when I do get past, what's going to happen? So if he gets past here, unless I move out of the way, you've got to assume that the car in front of you is an idiot. So, I'm just saying, that's... Why did he try and suddenly turn left, though? To avoid it as well. Like, you just go right. There's space on the right still. He could have still gone on the right anyway. I don't know why he suddenly thought he could turn left. Well, you can't know that you get... Why would I get out of the way? I'm in second place. No, I know he doesn't need to know that I'm going to leave room, but like obviously darting to the left is not going to be. He could have slowed down ages before as well. I'm not in trouble. I'm not talking myself in or out of trouble. I'm saying if you're in that situation, what the best thing to do is the car behind, because you've got to assume the car in front's an idiot. It was like the reason why I drove off road for the first car at the start there. He was coming up the inside. The car behind is like understeering into the corner. But the fact is, by the point he's gone into that understeer into the corner, there's nothing he can do. Once he's sliding understeering off, he's just going to drive into me unless I drive off the road. So my choice is to drive off the road and avoid the crash there. So that's what I did. I drove off the road and got a penalty. I mean, that's, you know. Oh, why have we got Spa with this Mazda Advanced Cup? We could do that. That's going to be crazy. I can't. The problem is this shifter doesn't work without the auto clutch. Well, we've won that. I can't. I need a clutch pedal. I don't have one on this rig. The hammer is spilt in us. I can't do this because I can't do this Spa race because we get too much of a penalty for using the auto shift. I don't think I did lose safety rating because I only went off road like twice. I don't know what is my safety ratings, like B 2.21 or something. I don't know what we can do. Is this Porsche popular? Why can't I do this? Is it already started or something? Oh, it's already started, that's why. Crime Rock Park. Use button clutch. That's not going to work, is it? Hey, HC. I could try and do this. How long? This race is like way too long though. So no, I'm not going to do it. It's like an hour long. Why are they doing race series with like individual GT3 cars? Why aren't they doing like mixed GT3 cars? I don't get that. Is it to make people buy every single GT3 car? Is that why they're doing that? I mean, I could do this, but this isn't until 4:45. What's Tabusca circuit? Is that one of the free ones? Is Tabusca circuit a free track? So we can do this one, and that's at 4:45. We'll have a look at see if there's some other stuff we can play in the meantime. And this is a flappy paddle cut. Well, it's a sequential cruncher. Formula Renault 2.0. I am confused. Why have they got a 2.0, 3.0, and a 3.5? Like, why have they done that? I'm really confused with the cars that they add to iRacing. I don't get it. I call it Tabusca. To scuba. To scuba. What is this English language? Yeah, well, that's it. I would do this, but I don't have this F2.0. I don't even know if it's popular. And I don't really understand why there's like 5 cars of the similar class that are all different. Tabasco sauce. Also, why are they running the rough GT3 cars as separate series? And get like, why have we got 1, 2? Well, I guess there's 2. Is there a Porsche one? That's effectively a GT3 car, unless it's like a GT or something. Why have we got like 3 separate GT3 cars? Why not just have a GT3 race and like bop them all, and then put all the people into it and have better grids? Well, we could do this. This would be good fun. What about the other Mazda? Why isn't this? Where's this next one of these? I know there's this one, but what track is that on? And where's that running? I'm not complaining. I'm trying to work out what to do next. I'm wondering why they've made certain decisions. Oh, Lime Rock Park. Well, we can do this one at 5. Oh, no, we can't do it, can we? Oh, yes, we can. And what's this? This VW Jetta TDI. So we could do this. We could do this and this. So, yeah, we have to kind of wait till for this one, Tabusca Circuit. We might as well practice it, actually. Because I've not driven this car for ages. So let's do that. Spec Racer Ford at Tabusca Circuit. Where is it? iRacing, Spec Racer Ford. Oh, there it is. You should. You need a "I'm not complaining" T-shirt. Tabusca. That's the name of it now, Tabusca. It's a Russian track. You might not have heard of it before. Look, it's not even got a B in it. But it does in my mind. That's fine. Have you guys never driven at Tabusca Circuit? Tabusca. Tabasco Sauce Circuit. Right. Off to Tabusca. Rejected? Why was I rejected? Oh, okay. Oh, I've been rejected, guys. I've been rejected. You're rejected. Rejected. Oh, no. I was rejected at birth. We go for this one now. I wasn't. I didn't say the name of the track right, and they've rejected me. Can we do this one? That's what I clicked on before. Yeah, I don't know where my other mic is. There we go. No rejection today. A column, surely. Tinder all over again. Blocked. Mismatch. Denied. Well, it's been good racing, so we won one race. Start. Tabusca. Some of you might say that's an S and not a B, but, you know. Who puts an S next to a T in a word? Oh, crispy 4K. What's this person? Look, they've had too much to drink. They're wobbling. Look. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, okay. They've gone now. I'm wearing my safety jacket so people don't drive into me. Oh, dear. Didn't want to turn in too much. Okay. I don't think this car's going to get along with this track too well. Oh, God, these corners are so tight. Well, I need to turn the force feed back up for a start. I'm not complaining. Oh, understeer. This This corner's so tight. Ah! Just... Yeah, I know. But I'll just do it in pits. Welcome to the channel, whoever just subscribed. I can't even... I cannot read that name. I mean, I don't know. That looks like it's Urdu or something. I can't read that. Hey, Instant Ricky. Right. I turn my force feed back up. That was good parking, I think. Hello, Chili Dog. How's it going, man? We won a race. We won a Skip Barber race. It was obviously against very slow drivers, but we still won a race. And also the first place guy happened to run out of fuel, but we still won. And we killed third place. First place guy ran out of fuel, and third place guy we killed. So we won it fair and square is what I'm trying to say. I think we did a good job. I think it was a fairly decent performance. Why does this is getting stuck in oversteer around this corner? Ugh, dirt on my screen. Exactly. Look, Richard B, a win is a win. Thank you, Chili Dog. Oh dear, this car does not go around corners. That's true. I don't know if this car has a handbrake though. Or as you Americans call it, an e-brake. E-brake. I've got a suspicion we're just going to lose this in the race. My frame rate seems to be... I need to turn the graphics down here. Oh, we've locked it up again. I'm not really quite sure. What was I gonna do? I was gonna change the graphics. Let's try that. Americanese. Come on. Oh, wello, Ramu Edorn. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate the sub dingle doodle. So it's this cambered right-hander we have to work out. Oh, I think that's just a lift through. This is the final corner, isn't it? It's just a lift through there. E-brake. Oh dear, these corners are too tight. We need more steering lock in this car. I'm not sure if this track's a good fit for this car. Oh dear. Yeah, this track's pretty bad for this vehicle, I think. It doesn't feel too... This car seems to be better on, like, you know, like a Brands Hatch type track. Why not high vis? How else do you think we're going to win races if it isn't for this high vis jacket?
You've got a slow car on the right. Can't stop on the right.
Oh, you... The point at which the back goes is very narrow from the point of actually taking the corner with speed. No, everyone's losing it constantly. Hey, Per Peterson. No, it's just... That's not complaining, that's just a fact. I mean, look. The race is going to be cars flying all over the place. I think someone's put vegetable oil on the race circuit. Yeah, I'm trying to... Because I like to trail brake.
Slow car ahead. Can't stop ahead. Slow car ahead. Go right.
I like to drive the car on the brake and the accelerator. No, I haven't tried the SW12. Brake late for the win. There's no way we're getting to the end of this race without spinning. We're going to be doing donuts. Super GT's in the chat. Hello, Mr. Third Person. How's third person life treating you at the moment? You keeping warm?
You've got a slow car on the left.
Super GT. Well, this is just practice, isn't it? Oh, no. Trail braking in this car. Do not get on. Oh, sorry. I just killed another person. Third person life is best life.
Car on your left.
Do you watch... Is your third person camera 4K?
Right. Clear on the left.
Guys, check out Super GT's channel if you like GT Sport and Forza. So I guess none of you are going to click on it because no one here likes it. But, you know, maybe there's someone. There might be someone. Because Super GT's totally struggling for subscribers and viewers at the moment. I have to say, really quite pathetic. I really expect him to do a lot better, really. You know, you go on some people's YouTube channels and you think, oh, God, they could be doing a lot better. Super GT is one of those channels where you're like, oh, why is he bothered? There's barely anyone watching. What's the point? You know, so if anything, just subscribe to him out of pity, I would say. That's probably my advice for today. Subscribe to Super GT out of pity because he needs the subscribers and the views. There you go. That's my... Rather than helping homeless people at Christmas, I'm helping Super GT and his struggling YouTube channel. Hang on, how come you haven't got a tick by your name, Super GT? Have you been... have you got into trouble with YouTube? Oh, we need to drive into this, guys, because it says Canada. You'll only apologise if I drive into him. How about that? Canada, oh Canada, land of the mosquitoes.
Car Clear.
Oh no, he drove into me! Bloody Canadians. Can't trust them, guys. Never trust a Canadian. That's the take-home message. I can't believe he just walled me there. Tabuska. Look at what he did. Look at what he did to me. Look at this filthy Canadian. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, look at that. That'll be £2,000 for some new body work. Ah, dear. No excuse, Hidden Senses. Super GT's passed out. He was making a cup of tea using his third-person camera and accidentally poured boiling water all over his groin. Why are they all wearing sandals at the top there? That's the real question. These are the real questions that need answers, guys. Also, where's Natalie Santos? Busy. Hope you guys are having a nice Tuesday here. Chilled out Tuesday. Hope Dom GTR is still conscious and hasn't died. You know. Chill Tuesday. Busy. What's going on here? Okay, I think we can register up to the actual race. This is going to be a total mess. This is going to be a safety rated destroyer. Well, it's not free, is it? You have to pay for a monthly subscription, but it's included in the monthly subscription. It's like the free games on PlayStation Plus, isn't it? Here we go, Tabuska. Ah, no, we've got this as well. Ah, what do we do, guys? Do we do Tabuska or do we do Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Mazda MX-5? Oh, no. When's the next Mazda race? Why have they timed them up to be the same? Hang on. Right, so where's this? 45. It's every... Oh, no, it's not every hour. I am confused. It's like every 3 hours, this one. What shall I do, guys? I'll do the Mazda because I don't like Tabuska circuit that much. Let's do this. Oh, it's the Star Mazda, that's why. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. Okay. I like this car, though. It's not the MX-5, is it? It's the Pro Mazda. This is not a free car. Well, it might be now. Or not one included in the thing. Get some practice in here. Big KS. Where's Super GT gone? He pops in and disappears. Maybe it's hard to see the keyboard with a third-person camera because the back of his head's in the way. Understandable. Not for this car. This is the Star Mazda. This is like a F3 car. Short your lights out? What do you mean? My lights are... Ah. There you go. Bloody abuse. Constant abuse, guys. I need an egg sandwich in a bit. Brazil. Brazil. Oh, okay. We definitely need to get a bit of practice in this. Oh, hang on. Alt enter, full screen mode. Are you really dyslexic? Yes, I'm really dyslexic. Not just a little bit. I am genuinely really dyslexic. Hang on. Where's the... Why is the dustbins in the way? Oh, we're zooming! This is more like it. I don't know this track, though. Oh, God. No, seriously. God. Oh, we drove into... Well, I drove into him. Okay. Why does it keep pausing? Were you in special ed classes in school? Yes, I was. I got one-on-one tuition. Super GT, guilty. Oh, he's back again. Third person, boy. No, Dom. You've got a cold. You're not allowed to drive. I lost control of my car the same way you did. Here. Okay, that corner's not going to be difficult in the race. What kind of circuit is this? Why is there American flags everywhere? I don't think you can drive from third person in iRacing. It'd be so funny if you did. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's flat out through this. This is a danger chicane. Whoa! Oh, Jesus. God, that's not a safe chicane. The whole point of putting chicanes in a track is to slow the cars down and make it safer. Check this out. Get ready, guys. Get ready for the launch. Dun, 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 dun. You ready for the launch? Dead. I'll have 2 broken legs, please. We've got 15 minutes to learn this circuit. Plenty of time. This is how professional drivers learn tracks, by the way. Don't question me. Whoa, what the... Oh, nearly hit the wall there. This car's getting so... It's the bumps and cambers are like throwing the car off massively. Right, flat out through the chicane. Maybe a little bit of a lift. Oh, it's the bump. It's the bumps throwing the car into the curbing. Oh, we have to slow down a bit more for that one. Right, we need. Well, the top time. Let's try Jamie's setup. I don't even know who Jamie is, but we'll give it a go. Hey Paul, this car, it just slides and then you can't do anything. It's very easy to, you know. I mean, if you've played Race Room a lot and AC in that, then this car's crazy. That's ridiculous. The bump on the track is just throwing the car off completely. I mean, that's basically undrivable. I mean, you could, yeah, you know, I don't know what's wrong with it. There's another setup. You shouldn't need to slow down. If anything, slowing down for that corner will make it worse. The downforce should stick it through the chicane. Why does it keep making weird noises? Burp, burp, burp. Yeah, I probably won't bother with this race because this is just really bad. This is just it's not very good. Like, when it goes down there, the bump is making the car go crazy. He's got broken wing, the car in front. Yeah, I'm probably not going to bother with this. It's just, I don't know, it's just a bit weird. Give it more wing, but... should we go maximum gurney? Oh, we're already on maximum gurney flap. Hey, Paul. Need more motion blur. I don't know, it's like the... I don't think the iRacing time model can cope with cars that that are tighter. I just guess it's the time model just can't handle it. Because the Skippies aren't that... I mean, the force feedback with the Skippies isn't that communicative for the front, but the general handling of them isn't really that bad. It's perfectly fine. This car's good on flat tracks. I mean, it's all right on Circuit Jules Villeneuve, for example. This car doesn't seem to have as many problems. I'm not moaning. I'm just pointing out it's facts. It's not a moan. There's so many colours all over the circuit. What? That broke the car there. I've removed the steering wheel because I've got my my wheel is right in front of the vehicle. Yeah, I am. I'm just... Oh, okay. We can't change that other one. Well, I don't know what we have to, what the limitations are for the tech inspection to pass.
Sorry, Victor, my fault.
Alright. It says down here. Failed. So I don't think we can change the suspension, I guess, the springs. Oh, we can change that. Too low. Okay. Can't change the rear spring rate. We increase this though. There we go. Apart from the cleaning stream. Oh dear. We gave up on this car. Might do some AC in a bit. I feel like we made this super slow. Oh, it's still all over the place through there. I don't know. No one knows, David. It doesn't matter where you are. No one knows what's going on. UK government's in self-destruct mode. That's all that anyone knows. Well, I've got to do this race now. Can't abandon the race. Oh God! Right, we're driving. Oh dear. Well, the car goes around the track now, but it's still a little bit crazy. Yeah, we'll probably do some AC in a bit because it's time that people are coming back from work, so we can do some nice racing. We've been doing this for like we've done like 3 or 4 races in iRacing. It's pretty good. I do want to do iRacing in general. Just it's nice to add it to the list of sims. This is the Star Mazda. I think it's like a F3 car, kind of, in terms of performance. A little bit more nippy. Ah, did I not save that? My crazy setup. I don't know if I saved it. I don't think I saved it. Let's have a look if I did save it, right. Richard B. My space bar's not working. Oh, I broke my space bar. I've got like some biscuit in it or something. Prediction: death on lap 1. Death on lap. Death 1, just instant death. Probably. Oh yeah, we should try. Well, after this, we'll give R Factor 2 a go on the what's it called circuit, the laser scan track. That's the what's it called circuit. For those of you that don't know, R Factor 2 is getting updated soon, so that'll be good. Got to be really careful with the downshifts, getting the back end out. Why is it? There's some like technical stuff going on here where it's like jumping and repeating and stuff. Okay, quali. Let's see what happens. I don't think this would be a really good circuit to drive with the Mazda MX-5s. It's not a bad roval because it's not totally flat. Often a big problem with rovals is they're just flat. Oh my god. Hey Darren Ganji. Darren Ganji. Darren Ganji's in the chat, guys. Sean Cole. Darren Ganji. Hi guys. Darren Ganji. Oh, how's it going, man? It's not Daytona. No, I think of roval tracks though, this is alright. You know, I mean, oh my god, that's a hairy chicane. Be super careful with the downshift. It's so sensitive. I mean, I think I've set this car up to be ridiculously slow, but it's going over the bumps and it's not, I mean, still pretty dangerous, but it's kind of working. Never do business with Bank of America. Okay. See, that's just a lift and flat through corner. But the bottom of the skirt is like causing the car to go mental. You'd think that the downforce would be so high that the car should sort of be glued to it. I think this is good. I think it's a good circuit. I just think this car's a bit crazy. Good. I quite like tight corners that you have to kind of just nail. But it's like you're in Star Wars, you know, flying through the Death Star. I quite like that. So yeah, of infield race circuits, which are typically absolutely god awful, this is a good infield race circuit. With the Mazda MX-5s or like a Radical SR3, this would be fantastic fun. Right, I'm just gonna lift through this chicane. It should go through it. Jesus Christ, that's not safe. You can't do that every lap. That's just like the car. It's not safe at all. Oh, shall I risk my life? I'm not sure. That is like the most dangerous chicane in the history of motorsport with this car. My God. Just testing the wall damage there. Oh dear, that is not safe at all. Apparently that puts us in... yeah, look how slow we are. And we didn't drive a too awful lap. Yeah, we'll probably do AC after this. It's just a shame that this car just doesn't drive very well. I don't know. I don't know what it is with iRacing and Formula cars. I don't think the tire model can handle it. That's what I honestly think. Because the Skippy, although the force feedback in the Skippy is not particularly good for the front end, like you can't feel the front end at all, it kind of, you know, it's got control over on the limits. I guess it's just probably got road tires on it or something. It's not a complaint. Look at this pink paint. I like that. Love a bit of the pink paint, guys. Here we go. I don't know how many laps this race is. I was not paying attention. 26 laps. Well, we're not going to make that, are we? How many laps do you think we'll make, guys? Oh, we're on max fuel anyway. Hey, Paul Wilson. Are we going to have to pit?
1 lap to green. Line up on the left side.
What?
The road is closed.
I don't even... What's going on here? I don't understand this. Is that a Porsche in front of us? It's an observation. 1 to green. Pit lane closed. Well, do we just follow the car when we start going? Well, we're not going to do more than 5 laps without crashing, are we? Rolling start. Getting you hyped for the race start there, guys. Copyright. Edwin Perez has subscribed. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing.
I hope. Have fun.
What is going on here? What are we waiting for? I don't know. I guess I'll just get my car damaged. I do as well, Super GT. I think the Porker might get around the track. Were they waiting for me to go?
Let the plant car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Aren't I meant to be in third?
Catch the plant car.
I don't know what's going on. I'm sure I qualified in third, so I think this is right. Am I meant to be behind this guy? But I qualified in third. Does that make any sense? I was starting third because I qualified in third. I don't know what's going on here. No, we don't have the rolling start. It's going to be a disaster, isn't it? Stay behind the 1 car, but I'm staying behind the 4 car. Because... Ah, too wide. I get you. That makes sense now. I'm not used to rolling starts. This is gonna be a disaster.
Be careful, number 9. Sam, I don't start very quickly.
Good luck, everyone. Step on.
I don't know what's going to happen. I want to get like a good start by like leaving a gap and then running onto it, but I don't know what the rules are. Do you know what I mean?
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Let the pace car by.
I don't know what the rules are. I was a bit slow on the start, but I don't think it mattered. The guy to the right of me didn't seem to be awake. What? Why is that not sticking? I don't understand that. I mean, it's just... I don't understand why that doesn't grip at that speed.
Your car has too much damage.
Yeah, well, that's it. I'm not playing iRacing. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand. It's like there's no air. We've got maximum downforce there. Ah, forget that. Just the... oh dear. I mean... Here we go.
Game over, yeah!
It's any for all the Formula cars in iRacing are they're not very good. They're not even close to any of the other Formula cars in any of the other simulators. Again, I think it is just the I think the tyre model in iRacing can't cope with more nippy cars. I think that's what it is. Let's do some AC. I'm going to get a new thumbnail. And... yeah, no, I know there's a bump there, but still, it's just like... It's just... I don't know. It's iRacing. Right, AC, guys. I'm gonna stop and start the stream, and then we'll do some AC. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Thanks everyone for watching so far, for watching this iRacing stream. Have a good time for the next 10 minutes. Make a cup of make a cup of tea, guys. We're gonna be back in about. I give me like 15 minutes to make a new thumbnail. So back in a minute, guys. We'll do credits for those of you that click the subscribe button, and those of you that well, responsored apparently. Back in a minute, guys. Thanks for watching.